Is it alive? Yeah, it looks like it. There we go. It's not quite what I wanted it to be, but there we go. We also have to. I'll save that for after I fix the stream info. So it's. Paints. Update. Apply. Art. Art commission creative painting. Yep. Okay. Double check that. Good. So now I need to adjust this slightly to better have this area clear. This is going to be... See, I was trying to do it like a webcam thing and whatnot, but that wasn't working. Let me go ahead and check how this is sounding, just to make sure it's all good. Make sure that there's not any more fucking bugs in my headphones. Oh, this is going to be an ongoing issue, isn't it? No, there doesn't seem to be any right now, so I'll... Ugh. That does not sound great. There might be a way I could use these, maybe. Not really. Oh well. So, meh. Let me just real quick adjust this to slightly line up a bit better and keep tension on the back. You have to understand that this is a very, very janky setup. In fact, if I scoot this back, I'll give myself more room and get it lined up better to the way I want it to be. Just give me a second. The speaker here is in the way, and so is my microphone. And just a ton of shit. Jesus. I just want to be able to set this up slightly better. So we'll just continue sliding it back. Sliding it back. Yeah, we're going to turn. We're going to put the speaker back. There we go. That gives us more room. Primarily what I'm trying to do is get back enough so I have room over here to move stuff around and over, and like the mouse doesn't need to be there because I need room for all I'm about to try and do. So this is just a short little stream to basically just show you where I'm at with my butterfly and just work a little bit on it, just a teeny tiny bit. Because all I'm going to really need is brown. 4 to 5 different types of brown, but brown. So, to the butterfly. Now, I did say I was going to do it on stream, but I ended up not. So, here's the main thing, and if my thing had worked, I would be able to show you the concepts of both sides. I might be able to pull out the concept for one side, but not the other. But there you go. That's what it looks like. Let me get it a bit closer and in the light. You can't fully see what's going on there, which is a bit of a shame. But not much can be done about that. I like that. That works. Okay, and the other side. So this side is supposed to be like a map. that's the concept I could show you is that side if I can find it. Somewhere around here. Just where I pulled it out, but there it is. So that side is supposed to look like this when I'm done. That's what it's supposed to look like. But so far, it looks like this. So I still have the compass to put in. Sorry, the clock to put in, compass, other compass, and the telescope, the eyeglass, which is based off of this one here. Yeah. But yeah, so there's that. Now the other side, where I can't really show you the other concept because I don't know where it is this. The idea is that where this is the map of the islands, you know, with the tools and everything. This is the map. This will be the actual like islands from overhead. That's kind of the idea there. So I think it works. Now I didn't quite. Well, actually, it's not too bad. I didn't fully match them to the drawing. I did a little bit as best as I could, but at the same time, just kind of winged it a little bit. Okay, so what I want to do is, you can't just have them be white spots. The idea is that this is like the white sandy beach, and I like to do it layers. So like this side for a little bit looked like this side, minus the staining. But then I added on blue, like a dark blue around the corner, and then kind of a lighter blue to kind of give it a bit more of an islandy feel. Now, I might have gotten a little bit too ham on that, but oh well. You're able to kind of get the idea. You're able to see the thing. It's supposed to be kind of like the sandbar. So what we need is, I guess this one will be okay because it has brown in it already. We need a tiny bit of floating medium, just so that it has some transparency, but not too much. I just want to thin it out a little bit. And to help with that thinning, I am also using leather brown. A couple dots of that. Come on. These are always the ones that give me trouble. So you don't have a pin up here. That might not be long enough. Stuck in my fingernail. Oh, there we go. And that might have helped. I don't have my paper towel over here, which means I am much more likely to just cause a big old mess. See, it's this one that causes the issues and like starts trying to separate. That's enough leather brown, I think. Cap. Just a little tiny doblet of it. We'll add some harvest brown. That one should flow a little bit better. Yeah, just a little bit of harvest brown. And then we'll add some burnt umber as well as burnt sienna. So burnt umber, a little dablet of that, and a little bit of burnt sienna. Now this is just to kind of make the dirt. the dirt feel. My little stirring stick. And the reason for the floating medium is to kind of help it be a bit transparent, to let some of it shine through under. But if it's a little bit too thin, we can always add a little bit more of it in general. Right now I'm having some trouble mixing the two textures of paint together, but it's getting there. The thicker paint's thinning, the thinner paint's thickening. And it's all mixing with the thinner, so it's nice. 1 second. Oh. Really should have brought my water out here. But this is only meant to be a relatively short stream, so it's fine. All we're really doing is adding the brown to the bits. Again, I really should have brought my paper towel over so that I could use that. Now we take this little paintbrush as it puts off some dust and wet it a little bit just to help soften it up and moisten it. Again, should have brought my paper towel over. Looks like I should probably use it. And now we just take a little bit of it, and we're just gonna kind of lightly put in the positions. Making sure that we leave a thick enough band for the beach, because it is a beach thing. You know what? I'm gonna help myself and hopefully you guys see. I don't know what just dropped. Oh, I think it's one of the bolts. Where'd that go? Oh, here it is. There. Brighten things up for you and me. So we're going to continue kind of working it around. It can be any kind of shape we want it, as long as there's enough of a band of white around for the beach. It's supposed to be a white, sandy beach. Nice tropical island, blue, clear waters and whatnot. Obviously, not too clear. As the beaches here are showing. Okay. Now, just gonna wet my brush again. And then go around, working it through, about, just to give it a nice layering. Now, for people that are watching the videos on YouTube, I'm putting up right now, the gameplay and the reviews, it might seem very unfocused as to oh, what do I want to do as a content creator and whatnot. There's a lot of things I want to do, so I'm just doing them all. Why settle? Okay? I understand that some people will come to the channel for the gameplay, and then they'll only want to watch the gameplay. Some people will come to the channel for the reviews, and they'll only watch the reviews, and that's a-okay. And that I would actually prefer that you find the content that you like on my channel and you just enjoy it. You don't have to go through to my gameplay if you don't want to watch the gameplay. As it's similar to my streams where sometimes I'll play a game. Like today, I was planning on playing more Nier. That didn't happen. I really need to fix my sleep schedule. Properly fix it. Because I'm running into issues. I might need sleeping pills or something. I don't like sleeping pills. I don't like the concept behind sleeping pills because it's weird, but I might need something to help me or slightly force me to sleep. Because I do run into issues where I just end up way too awake at 5 in the morning. And I'm a little bit tired a little bit later, so I slowly but surely drift off. But bam! I'm out, and it's then almost 5 at night, so whoops. Now this brown in the long run won't really matter. Oops. Let's grab a tissue. This brown in the long run won't really matter, as it's just kind of a basing for the green that'll go on top. But it helps us kind of define the area and whatnot. And the green will go on top, and it's just something to help shine through when we do the green, because we're going to do the green in a kind of dabbing motion to help make it look a bit more tree-esque. At least that is the idea. And the main reason I'm doing this as a stream today is I intended to do a near, as I said, slept in, as I said, and when I awoke, it was about 3-ish, and then I surfed around on my phone for a bit. I was curious about using the OBS Streamlabs app for stuff like this, and whether or not I would be able to use it as a webcam. And the thing is, yes, you can, except for, at the same time, no, you can't. It works, but for some reason, the minute I started streaming, it stopped. There's also a massive delay, so you either have to use the microphone in it and just have your audio and video desynced from the gameplay, or you have to you use your good microphone and just have your face cam delayed. And I figured that would be worse than having no face cam, because having no face cam is better than having, super delayed and slightly choppy face cam. And I would prefer no face cam. Okay. We almost got this into a nice place for us. So after spending about an hour or two messing with that, I decided, you know what, I'll do an art stream again. That way, I can reestablish art streams as a thing I do, because the VODs for them got deleted because I left them for too long before converting them into highlights, and also I didn't really want to convert them into highlights. But now these will also be going up on my YouTube channel. This one will be going up on Saturday as a VOD. It'll be a very short stream, a very short video, because again, all I'm really doing is adding this on. And for those of you that watched my bird streams, painting bird streams, I talked a lot about the butterfly, and figured that if you were watching again, you would like to see how the butterfly's going. It's going good. It's not going great, it's not going perfect, but it's going good. It's getting there, ever so slowly. And I still dread doing this on the other side. This is going to be so hard to do. Because the way I did like the circles and the squares and whatnot, and most of it to make it look so good, is I used tools. I literally used a compass. Not the dual-headed one like this. The one that has the insert for the pen. I used that to do the circling, and then I went over it again with like Sharpie and whatnot to make it look thick and crisp and just so nice. But yeah, so there's that. So I'm very worried about that, and I'm going to do some tester things. Like I'm going to take like a sheet of paper and whatnot and do a tester. You know, I'm pretty much done with this. Let me just add a couple more layers. And then what I'll do is I'll do that tester now. Might as well. We're getting close to the end of this stream anyway. And for the tester, I'll need my other brush. Because it's thinner. And it'll actually fit into the compass. So I need this to be just a little bit darker so that the trees can come through. And then we'll do a tester to see how well a brush will handle doing donuts. I also need to do my Blender streams sometime. You know, just practicing Blender, whatnot. But those will come soon. Not tomorrow. Tomorrow, I do want to play Nier. Because like this was gonna be my tomorrow stream initially. Like I was gonna do a lot more than just the brown splodges you see before you. I was going to originally do this tomorrow and do more than just this. So, oh well. I think it's looking okay. Let's clear off the brush a little bit. Just kind of let it soak for a little bit while we get out the tool and whatnot. And while I'm here, this is what the base looks like. It's a bit heavy, but yeah, that's what the butterfly goes on to. I still need to figure out the design and decoration I'm going to be doing for that. But this is what I was talking about. So see, everything just likes to move. This is what I was talking about. So what I'm going to do is try not to knock everything over. Move far away. Grab some black. Pop these things down. Get into my drawing notebook. It's fine. It's just a scrap piece of paper anyway. It's nice. You can see the rip I did. Okay, we're going to move this out of the way. Onto a relatively safe location. And then move this over. Now take this, loosen the little bolt on the side, slide this in, tighten the bolt on this side. Okay, so it's a little bit, this one's a little bit small, a little bit thin. I need thicker. So let's see how this one fits. This one's going to be a lot harder to use because it's a flat brush, so I actually need to look at my other paint brushes real quick. I had one picked out. Now where'd my paintbrushes go? No, there they are. They're by my paints. And my word birds. Okay. Oh, they're jumping for joy, trying to escape. Let's see here. I need a thicker one that's round. This one might do. Might be a little bit too thick for what I'm trying to do, but we'll leave it as an option. We'll leave it as an option. Okay. So the one right next to it, though, so that's number 3. This one I'm about to pull out is a just as artist brush, but it's a little bit thicker, or not thicker than the one I just showed you. So now let's compare. See, it's a tiny bit thicker, just a tiny bit. But the main thing that I need is the thickness to be more in the. Yeah, no, that's not gonna work. So we're gonna need to try the other one. So let's, without even taking the little cover off, push it through, get to the metal bit. Hey, we have one that'll lock in. So take off the metal bit, the plastic bit, sorry. Slide this down a bit. So it's pretty good. I just need to move it up a little bit. Okay. I just need to not apply too much pressure when I use it. So we'll test this as just a normal, like, whoosh thing real quick. Ugh, crusty. So we'll just add a little bit of black into there. This is my modeling paint, by the way. I like to use it on non-modeling things as a bit of thinner. So we'll just dip the end, doop into black, and just evenly space it out. And you know what? That ain't too bad. The only issue I'm going to have is refinding exactly where the dot is to make sure that I can make a complete circle. But that ain't bad. The only issue I'm going to run into is when I'm doing it like this. Like, it's going to mash the brush up a lot before I can get it to do its circle. But as long as I like kind of have the brush already going like that, so we're gonna pre-tilt it a little bit. line it up. It's not terrible. If I can get it to move up a little bit, to where I can get it to be like this line here, it'll be perfect. Because I don't have a lot of room to work with on the other thing. So what I need to do is I need to just kind of get a bit of something in there. Maybe one of these rings or tubes. Just kind of get it up there to add thickness to it. Maybe if I get one of the thicker ones of these, I can slide it on. Okay. That's too thick. That's too thick. That's too thin. This is the one for it, so it ends up stopping a tad short. Ooh, but so all I need is the tip. All I need is the tip. So that might work. Let's give that a shot. Okay. Let's give it a little dip. And we'll move a bit lower on the paper. I'm just gonna go around. It works. It works. That's all I care about, is that it worked. Beautiful. So now, we didn't do much this stream, and it wasn't a very long stream, but I did stream today. I'm keeping up my momentum, and I'm keeping it going. So, I'm happy about that. Yeah. So, tomorrow I won't be doing this kind of stuff. I'll be playing Nier. That's the plan, at least. For the time being, still no face cam will be going on because this didn't work. So, yeah. Tomorrow I'll be playing Nier, continuing that on, and that VOD will go up on Sunday. Yeah, Sunday. This VOD will be going up on Saturday, and yesterday's VOD will be going up on Friday. So if you didn't catch any of the streams this week, that's when they'll be going up on my YouTube channel. Today, the first One-Off Wednesday came out. Cuphead. Tomorrow, the first episode of The Witcher will be going out. So, please feel free to watch that. But anyway, I thank you guys so much for joining me. If you guys liked this stream, feel free to follow me or check out my YouTube channel. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Goodbye. A thing I didn't check. How to end the stream on the phone from this. That's gonna be a pain. Have to dismantle it off the totally legit tripod. And then oop.
There we go.